right? We're going to build this thing the right way. It's not a quick fix. I'm not a quick fix. I can't turn it around tomorrow, or I really would be Magic, right?
And Magic wasted no time once he was in. Within hours, he pulled the trigger on a deal sending leading scorer Lou Williams to the Rockets for Corey Brewer and a first-round pick.
The first on-the-court move was the shipping out of Lou Williams, who quietly had a very good year, six-man leading scorer, to the Rockets for Brewer and a first-round pick.
LA was making moves. They sent six-man Lou Williams to the Rockets for Corey Brewer and getting that first-round pick in return. It's a lot of moves for less than 24 hours.
Magic is just 2 days on the job and already trying to make things happen before today's NBA trade deadline. Now, according to USA Today, the Lakers are trying to land Paul George from the Pacers, noting that the California native would love to sign with Los Angeles when he becomes a free agent in 2018. Max, is trading for Paul George a good or bad idea?
A terrible idea.
Terrible?
It's a terrible idea. I can't believe. Look, first of all, I understand the thought. The thought is get relevant, get a star that can lure other stars. And Paul George, by the way, for a couple of years, at least a year before it became popular to say, I was arguing with callers on LA radio, along with Marcellus Wiley, Stephen A., explaining to everyone he's clearly better than Carmelo Anthony. And everyone lost their minds. I'm a huge Paul George fan. He is an excellent two-way player, both ends of the floor, excellent. But let's be honest about this. He's not LeBron James or KD. And when you look at the Lakers, well, the Lakers have always had stars. Yeah, Magic and Kareem, those kind of stars, all first ballot all time, maybe best ever at their position, Hall of Famers. Kobe and Shaq, same thing. Paul George is not that. Paul George is excellent, but he ain't Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's not Kobe Bryant. Sorry. He's excellent. To have to give up the kind of assets the Lakers would now have to give up to get a 27-year-old who's not the greatest ever at his position, who doesn't have the kind of star power that LeBron James or the effectiveness that a LeBron James or a KD has, not quite, doesn't make sense to me, particularly when, if he really wants to be in Los Angeles, he's from L.A., he could always sign there, and you give up no prospects to get him. The Lakers have a core of young 20-somethings who are not ready for prime time. To me, it does not make sense to bring in a late 20-something who's owed a max deal where you have to give up those assets to get him, and by himself is not good enough to win a championship. And by the way, even with Westbrook, who says that's good enough to win a championship, Westbrook had KD, who's better than Paul George, and other stars on the team and never won a championship. I would say patience here if you're the Lakers.
First of all, Max say the Rockets will acquire James Harden because excuse me. Anyways, first of all, the Rockets will acquire James Harden. He is the best player, and if he gets a little more help, like Paul George, I think they'll make a good team. The fact that Carmelo Anthony is going to the Rockets is a good thing. Because Carmelo Anthony is a ball hugger and he's going to shoot the ball a lot, and James Harden's not going to like that. But you, Maxell, you always want to argue. I am Stephen A. Smith, and I talk a lot. You see me yelling? No, you don't understand. You know, like Kevin Durant ruined the regular season. Oh, Kevin Durant, you ruined the regular season. Oh, Kevin Durant, you ruined the regular season. Oh, man.